Well, let's start this live. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for being with me here today. And today I'm going to give you a curated overview of the Janie's Paper Wedding Stationery. So we are going to talk a little bit about invitation styles, the printing methods, the premium materials, and the finishing details that turn a simple invitation in a full luxury experience. So this live is designed for couples that are planning their wedding planners and designers, stationery businesses, and anyone who loves beautiful and wedding details. So, first, tell me in the comments, what style do you love the most? You like the classic, minimal, romantic, modern, and luxury? Let me know. So, first, here's the easiest way to understand wedding stationery. A complete wedding suit has 3 layers. So the first one is a structure. So we are talking about the format, flat cards, pocket, jacket, acrylic, etc. Then production, and then you go to the technique part. So we are talking about foil, UV, letterpress, embossing, laser cuts, etc., etc. And then the finishing details, where you can put wax seals, ribbons, liners, tags, and accessories. Okay, so when these 3 layers match with the wedding style of your choosing, the result looks intentional and high-end. Okay, so we are going to use our catalog of the Janie's paper to talk a little bit about the different parts of our wedding stationery. So let's start with the classic Janie's paper category, that is the laser cut invitations. So with laser cut, we can create intricate patterns. So we are talking about lace, florals, monograms, and it instantly feels premium because it's craft and not a basic print, right? So our popular formats include, let me search for you, laser cut pockets, okay? Like this one over here, do you see? Okay. Then we have the 3-fold pocket style, like this one, okay? See? Very beautiful, okay? And then we have laser cut covers with printed inserts, okay? So laser cut works especially well for a romantic, classic, and luxury weddings, okay? Now, let's talk about modern, okay? And with modern, and you have, again, for the laser cut, you have so many options. You can choose the one that fits the most for you, but also you can customize if you want with your own design, okay? Now, again, let's talk about the modern part, okay? We have vellum, okay? So vellum is translucent, soft, and very modern. Let me check here for an example to show you. Here it is. Okay, so vellum, you can see here, look, it's very nice. You can do a whole invitation in this material, or you can like match with other stuff. So it adds dimension, layering, without feeling heavy, okay? So pairs perfectly with foil details like you saw in this one. Let me show you again. Here, do you see? So nice. Okay, with wax seals. Let me search. Like here, do you see? So nice. Okay, with ribbons and minimalist typography, for example. It's very nice. You can play with this, use digital print, like we are talking after all of this, digital foil, UV, can play around a lot with Valium. Okay, and then we have acrylic invitations. So the acrylic invitations, they are modern, striking, and very fashion forward. Okay, they are perfect for black tie weddings, with a minimal design, modern venues, and couples who want something different and unforgettable. Acrylic invitations can fulfill all of these criteria. Okay, and they are very, very nice. Let me show you. Okay, some options with acrylic. You can have all transparent, you can have with a background. Okay, you can have it like matte effect, very, very nice, and play with UV and foil or screen printing. So if you are looking for something like this or of this style, stay with us. Then let's jump for luxury. So when we talk about luxury, I think that we are talking about velvet. Okay, velvet is pure luxury because it's tactile. Okay, so people just feel it first. Okay, so that creates an instant premium perception. You see, velvet invitations like this one I have here in my hand. We have also velvet pockets. I'm going to show another example here too for you. For example, see, this one is a velvet pocket with laser cut. See, in a 3-fold invitation, very, very nice. Okay, and also you can we also have velvet envelopes. They are so premium. Okay, and this will give you an instant luxury perception. Okay, so velvet invitations. This is like a velvet. This one is a pocket, a 3-fold simple pocket invitation. Okay, but we have also the velvet invitation, the velvet envelopes, and they are amazing. With velvet invitations, velvet pockets, velvet envelopes, these are ideal for luxury weddings, like I was talking before. Formal weddings, we have a rich color palette also, and designs that want a strong wow effect, you know, even before opening. Then let's match with the printing methods. Okay, so this is what can change the look the most, is printing. Okay, we have the standard one, digital print. This is a clean, flexible, and great for full color designs, photos, and modern layouts. Okay, it's a very nice one, a cheap one also. Then we have foil stamping. Foil adds instant luxury. Okay, we have the gold, the silver. For example, I can show you here. This is a velvet invitation paired with the printing method is foil stamping, a gold foil stamping. See, it looks stunning. And we have, if I'm not mistaken, 12 colors for foil printing. Yes, we have. For foil stamping, we have 12 colors. The standard ones are gold and silver, and then we have also rose gold and more. It's perfect for names, heading, and monograms. Then we have UV printing. So UV gives a crisp, modern look and can add a subtle raised effect. Let me search here for an example. Okay, this depends, of course, of the design that you want, but this is a possibility. Ooh, here we have, for example, in this case, we have UV print in a vellum invitation. Do you see here? They have like a little, a subtle raise effect and a little shine. Okay, I don't know if it's possible to see, if you can see, guys, but that's why it's so good and amazing to have some samples. But then you can also use UV print to print white, for example, in a darker paper. Okay, it's very nice and is an option. You can print, you can have the white effect in letters, for example, or a monogram. In a, I don't know, you can print it in a green paper or something like that. Even in vellum invitations, if I'm not mistaken. So this is great for a clean typography and also for premium finishes. Okay, then we go again for the luxury effect. We have letterpress and embossing. Okay, for a timeless luxury and craftsmanship, we have the letterpress that gives that pressed and refined texture, and we do it in 100% cotton paper if you want. Okay, see here, we can do it with a foil or a single color palette. Looks amazing. Like I said before, is very timeless. And we have also now embossing that adds a sculptural dimension. So just a small recap. For modern and minimal weddings, you can use, for example, UV, acrylic, and a clean typography. For a classic luxury, foil and letterpress in printing, and romantic ornate, you can, for example, match laser cut with vellum and the wax seal. Will look amazing. Okay, now next part is what can transform an invitation going from it's a nice invitation for unforgettable. Okay, so I showed you before, we have wax seals. Okay, they add romance and tradition, and they look incredible on vellum wraps and envelopes. They instantly elevate the suit and make the opening feels like an experience. You can customize them with your own monogram, your symbol, your initials if you want, and again will be timeless and is a very nice detail. Then we have ribbons, belly bands, and wraps, and these details keep inserts together, create structure and add elegance with a very little effort. So they are all very nice touches that can make a difference in the whole invitation. And then we have envelope liners, tags, and small extras too. Okay, let me see if I can show you some of them. In envelope liners, here in the catalog, you can customize with the design that is present in your invitation. Oh, here I didn't show you before, but I can show you now. This is a velvet envelope. See how amazing and premium it looks, with a foil printing, a foil stamping here, with the address in the envelope. Looks very luxurious, very customized. Okay, very premium. And if you want, you can customize it even more, putting, for example, a liner, okay, with a design that is included in the decor or even in your invitation, and make it all pairing and matching will be very nice. So all of these create a curated feel, okay, that is very all of your invitations and your wedding is very thoughtful, and you thought about everything, single detail. And one important tip is that luxury is often about control. So choose one or two finishing details, not put everything together, that match the style, and not for like 5 random extras. Okay, so then we'll have a very quick highlight in modern upgrades that we had lately. Let's put our catalog aside and let me show this. So I showed you before acrylic invitations. They are very nice, beautiful, of course. And now we have also the option to have them with LED, not just in the invitations but also the tags. Okay, a LED invitation. See, this is acrylic, a mirrored acrylic invitation with UV print, and ta-da, with also LED included. Okay, we can do also this for tags, and this creates a strong wow moment, because usually people are not expecting to have light in their invitations. So when the invitation lights up, it becomes a keepsake, not just paper. Okay, can even become a memory, a souvenir. People can keep it longer, and this works especially when especially well for modern weddings and couples who want something truly memorable. Okay, you can play a lot with this, and also in tags. Looks amazing. And then we also have NFC wedding invitations. Okay, NFC is a smart option because the guests can tap the invitation with their phone and access for the wedding website, maps and location, schedule, RSVP, registry, and so on, so on. So, and if a couple doesn't have a wedding website, we can also create a simple web page if needed. See, good news, matching the invitation design. So will be so nice, and you can customize it, put it like in the tag, an accessory for your invitation, and just need to put your phone close, and ta-da, we'll have another dimension. So it becomes a full solution. You can have a paper invitation and then a digital experience. If you're choosing wedding samples, or what to have, what to put in your wedding or in your invitations, samples are the smartest step. Okay, you can have a catalog like this, or you can choose your own. We have some packages also that you can find in janispaper.com, or you can make your own. Okay, and this will help you compare paper weight, texture, printing, and finishing details in real life. Okay. So today, a recap, we explored in a very quick way the Janis Paper Wedding collection, and we talked about invitation formats like laser cut, vellum, acrylic, and velvet. We talked about premium printing methods like foil, UV, letterpress, and embossing. Okay, and accessories like wax seals, ribbons, liners, and curated details, plus modern upgrades like the LED and NFC with invitations. Now I would love to hear from you. Which style is your favorite? If you are classic laser cut team, a modern acrylic, soft vellum, luxury velvet, or if you prefer modern NFC invitations or LED experience. Write in the comments. And if you want help selecting the right suit for your wedding style and budget, send us a message and we'll be very pleased to guide you and help you in this wedding world and have a beautiful experience with your wedding. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next live. Bye bye.